Hi and welcome to Whiskey Shared. You're watching my mystery whiskey advent calendar for 2023. Welcome to day one of my mystery whiskey advent or dramvent calendar. The way this works is I have over 150 samples in my sample collection and my wife has picked 24 at random. She'll put one a day into a blue Glencairn glass and I'll nose it, I'll taste it, I'll tell you if I like it, and I'll have a stab at what I think it is. This is just for fun, so sometimes I'll get it right and sometimes I'll get it wrong, but this is all part of the learning experience. Shall we find out what I'm drinking? On to the whiskey. If you'd like to play along with me and find out what's in my glass when I do, then just keep watching. Otherwise, take a look in the description now for a sneak peek. Let's start with the nose. Right, so first of all, this is quite peaty. There's definitely some smoke there. I'd say it's quite ashy and a little earthy. There's also some sweetness like vanilla. But yeah, at this stage I'm not really getting much more than like a sweet peat. I'd say there's also like a rubbery note. It's also slightly medicinal. But yeah, if there is any other sort of flavours in this spirit, it's not coming through on the nose. Let's move on to the palate. Yeah, this is quite nice, lovely and sweet. I'd say it's possibly a decent ABV, 45, 46 at least. There's a little bit of heat on the palate as well, but the smoke is very, very nice. It's slightly ashy, it's slightly rubbery, it's like very sweet, lots of vanilla, a little bit of charred oak. Yeah, a little bit thin on the palate, I'd say, to start with as well, which is interesting. Let's have another sip. Yeah, this is a very nice dram. It's got the right combination of sweet and smoke. The rubberiness, which I'm not a fan of generally, is not very strong. It's nice and sweet. It's nice and ashy. A little bit of bonfire in there as well. The fruitiness, the sort of sweetness, there is something in there, but it's not very strong. I find it really difficult to pick out what fruit that is, but there is a fruitiness to it. Could come from the spirit itself, from the new make, or it could be something it's aged in. But it's yeah, it's nice. I wouldn't say this is very old, and I would say it's reminiscent of a Scotch whisky, possibly an Islay. But yeah, let's have one final sip. Yeah, that rubberiness is quite present. That sort of burnt rubber, like rubber tyres. It's yeah, it's quite present, but it's also, I'd say, quite pleasant at this stage. It isn't overpowering. The sweetness is what dominates, with that ashy smoke wafting in the background. Yeah, this is definitely a nice dram, especially for this time of year. But I don't know if I could nail it down to anything. Maybe Kilchoman, maybe Laphroaig. Yeah, and possibly 50% ABV, but I'm not sure if this is maybe 10 years max. Yeah, I think that's all I can get from this one. Should we find out what's in my glass? Right, so it's a Laphroaig Lore. It's 48% ABV, and it was sent to me by Johnny Haytham. So, thanks, Johnny. Yeah, I think that was a bit of a stab in the dark, the Laphroaig. I have picked up rubbery notes on Laphroaig before, but I haven't had many from that distillery. And actually this is one that's been on my wish list for a while because a lot of people have raved about it. I think it's aged in something other than ex-bourbon, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I said around 50% ABV, so that's pretty good. It's non-age statement as far as I'm aware, so I don't know how old this is. But yeah, this is really nice. I think it's the perfect winter dram. It's the sort of thing that will definitely keep you nice and warm at this time of year. And yeah, I think if you're sitting next to an open fire, it's an extra bonus to be sipping something like this. So yeah, I'm really impressed. I think I might actually buy myself a bottle of this straight away. And yeah, if you tried this whiskey, let me know in the comments, and if you liked it or didn't like it, let me know why. And yeah, I'll see you again for day 2 tomorrow. Sláinte.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment, and please consider subscribing for more videos like this.